Just very, very proud of my ball club today. Just how well we responded. We had, obviously a tough game yesterday where we did not play well at all. And I thought today we played really, really well. And it all started with Alex Eubanks. I thought he threw the ball well. He gave us a chance. You look at his box, looking at the box score, no walks. So threw strikes, forced him to swing the bat. We had a little bit of tough luck there in the first inning. Let a ball get by us in the outfield, which led to a run, but Alex still made very good pitches. Defensively, I thought we played a solid game outside of just 2 miscues. But I think the key for us today was our pitching was really good. Pat Krall, again, was outstanding. And how about the bottom of our order? There in the 6th inning, we had bases loaded, nobody out. And we had back-to-back at-bats where we failed to get a run in, had a pop-up into the infield, and then we strike out looking, and Chris Williams delivered with a huge 2-out single to score 2 to tie the ball game. It was a 3-1 game at that point, and we tied the ball game up, and Reed Rollman there in the 8th inning, leadoff walk, gets the second, and the pass ball gets him the third. They pull the infield in, and baseball is a game of inches. Jordan Green delivers the blow. 2 strikes, base hit up the middle, just off the tip of LeBlanc's glove, and then we shut it down in the 9th inning, and we find a way to win. So just a toughness win for our guys. Thought we threw it well. Defensively, played a good ball game, and offensively, we delivered when we needed to, and we won the series.
Coach, did you consider Green had a strikeout looking previous at bat before he had the base hit and RBI, but did you consider it all pinch hitting for him? Maybe get Jolly with the lefty on righty matchup?
I did not, and the reason that I did not pinch hit for Green was because if you watch Jordan, the one thing that Jordan does, Jordan puts the barrel of the bat on the ball, and when you got a runner at third and less than 2 outs, regardless of what the infield's doing, that's all you can ask for. You got to put a guy up there that can put the ball in play. And I thought, Greeny's a guy that definitely puts the barrel of the bat on the baseball. And what a good job of situational hitting. We teach our guys infield in. They got to try to stay in the middle of the field and not roll over into the defense. And he hit a ball right through the middle of the field. And lucky enough for us, it was just out of reach of LeBlanc, or it tipped off his glove. But actually, I did not consider pinch hitting for him right there, just because I knew that Jordan would give us a chance, just based on his high rate of putting the ball in play.
And with the way Jordan's played this week, has he kind of solidified that third base role now?
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah, Greeny will be our third baseman. He's played well defensively. He's swung the bat well offensively, and he definitely deserves to be our third baseman.
We were sitting there being sports writers and thinking about Pat Krall and how valuable he's been. Would you consider moving him into a starting role, or is he just too valuable doing what he did today?
Well, the one thing I do know is he's really, really good out of the bullpen. We've struggled some with our starting pitch, and everybody can look at the lines, over the last 2 weeks and see that we've struggled some. Could we make some changes? Yeah, we could make some changes, but I don't know if it makes us a better team if we start Pat. That may be the answer, but look at it this way: if you start Pat, and then once he gets you through 5 to 6 innings, do you have that bullet in the bullpen that you can go to like him? If it wasn't for Pat today, and Eubanks gave us a great start. If it's not for Pat, he threw up a bunch of zeros for us. We may not win that game.
You like seeing some production from Jordan and Chris down there and some clutch hits at the bottom of the order?
It's big for us. It's really big for us. Anytime 6 down in the order can give us some production. It's really, really big for us. Chris has been swinging the bat well. He's made some hard outs. He's hit some ball even with some of his outs. He's made good contact, and Jordan's getting his opportunity and he's running with it. And KJ Bryant, when he gets his chance to play, has swung the bat well. Even KJ today, he lines out with 2 strikes, to right field. He singled to left. KJ had a good game for us as well. Offensively, he was only 1 for 4, but hey, we scored 4 runs. He scored 1 of them. So, even KJ, when he's gotten his opportunities, has played well offensively for us.
Outside of yesterday, do you feel like that this team is back to where it was, but just finding a way to win?
Well, a game like today definitely helps. There's no doubt about it. It definitely helps. We all know, and our guys are very aware because we talk about it as a team. our guys are very aware of the value of the quality start and playing good defense behind our pitching staff. We got to get deeper into our starts. And when we do that, you look at this team, we're really, really good when we do that. Because our offense, at some point or another, somebody's going to get you, with our offense, whether it's the middle of the order. You got Chase Pender and those guys at the top, and you got the middle that we've got, and then the bottom of the order steps up today and does what they did. We play team baseball offensively. I think that's one thing that I really like about our ball club is guys have bought in and understand the value of let's do anything we can to get on base because somebody at some point or another is going to step up and drive us in, and our guys have done a good job of that. So, that's a good feeling as a head coach to have a lineup that can do those types of things, and you can get production from a number of different guys.
You had another pair of errors in the field today. To what do you attribute errors this late in the season to, or is it just
physical errors are going to happen, and you look at the two errors today, okay? The error that KJ made in the first was him being very aggressive to try to cut the ball off and get the ball in. And then the error that he made where the ball tipped off his glove, the guy was tagging to try to get to third. And, and I talked to KJ about it. We've all done that. A lot of errors in baseball happen when you transition from catching to throwing, when you start thinking about throwing the ball before you actually catch it. So the big thing we try to tell our guys is, look, catch the ball before you throw it. Defense is a series of targets. You catch the ball and then you throw the ball. You can't throw the ball before you catch it. And I think KJ is a really twitched up, athletic kid that sometimes he's thinking about throwing before he catches it. And that's what happened today. But hey, he's a really, really good defender out there. We have a lot of confidence in him. He can run, he can throw, and he's had some really good at-bats for us. He's a good player. So I just want him to stay confident more than anything else. You're going to defend when you're confident. Errors are going to happen. Physical errors are going to happen.
Coach Eli's struggling at the plate a little bit. You'd like to have him up top because of his speed, but do you consider moving him down at all, or just let him hit his way out of it?
Eli is going to find a way to get it done. I mean, he's going to get it going offensively. He's too good a hitter not to. And sometimes my thinking is we bump Reed down and try to put him more in some RBI opportunities. And Reed had a really good weekend hitting more in the 5 and 6 spots in the order. Eli struggled a little bit, but Eli also, he flew out to deep center field today, took a really good swing. He's taken some good swings that have gotten caught. He's going to find it. He's going to find it, but heck, he's our shortstop. And a shortstop is a defender first. The best teams I've ever coached had a great shortstop. And if you get offense out of a shortstop, it's a bonus. We all know he's an offensive shortstop, and we're just now at the halfway point in the season. How good a club will we be when Eli gets it going? That's where I have confidence. Once Eli starts hitting, regardless of where we put him in the order, we're going to be a better club. And I'm grateful that he's playing defense. He's not letting his at-bats bother him. He's still playing good defense for us, and that's the main thing that we've got to get out of Eli.
With 7 of your next 8 games on the road, this was kind of integral as far as your mindset for a send-off, wasn't it?
Say again, I'm sorry.
Kind of integral to win this game today, kind of gives you a good send-off.
Absolutely. Anytime you can win the rubber match on a Sunday, it gives you confidence going on the road. And we've got a tough test ahead of us, over the course of this week. But we're just going to get ready for the next ball game. I wasn't necessarily worried about the road, moving forward. I was worried about trying to beat Pittsburgh today, and our guys, you got to give our guys credit. They did it today. They did it based on their competitiveness. We stayed in the game. We didn't get down mentally when we were down by 2 runs, and we found a way to get it done. And it says a lot about us. And I'm very, very happy with for my team today.
Anything else? Thanks, Coach.
Thank you, guys.
Coach?